Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. No, you didn't click on the wrong video. It is not once again my rewards. It is just another background start to the episode as I wanted to do a live reaction to a certain SBC pack at the very start of this video. Now, this is episode number 331. If you do enjoy today, hit your boy with a thumbs up. 2.5k likes today, 2,500 likes, because we are going to be doing this 289 rated player pack, which for some people has been absolutely insane, and hopefully will be for me as well. So I just need a little slice of extra luck from you guys, and of course don't forget to subscribe if you're new. So you guys know what the team looks like by now. I've had it for a couple of episodes. We are yet to try it out. I will probably try it out in the latter stages of this episode in some foot champs or something. But yeah, team is looking really spicy. I'm actually really interested to use this team, which is good for me because otherwise, why would we still play this game? At least there's some interest there. So if I move on into squad building challenges, I have bought one player. I needed to buy one player for about 10,000 coins. Where is this SBC gone? I might have just gone straight past it. Yeah, I probably did. But this is what I'm going to be willing to submit today. So it's 289 plus players, and I've seen people getting team of the years left, right and centre, so I really hope that happens to us today. What I've managed to do is keep Idrissi. I will manage to keep him, which is good because we're going to have one fodder player for whatever SBC comes out and then some coins to work with, but everything else is first owner apart from Berkey. So I bought Berkey for 10.5k. Other than that, we know that we got De Vrij yesterday. We've had these two centre-backs for a while. Got Tagliafico the other day. Yes, I'm going to submit Pavel Nedved. I'll never find myself using him, and I'd rather not spend like 50k on a 91 rated player. Gonna get rid of Leno because that helps with the rating as well. And then Pozzuelo. My controller's done this thing again. Do you remember yesterday where I'm going to need some different batteries or something for the weekend league, because if this happens when my opponent's attacking on me, it's not good. There we go. Right, we're back. And then Pozzuelo, yes, we got him in red in yesterday's episode, and I just see him as a fodder player really at this point of the game. Idrissi, I see a little bit more than a fodder player. I see someone that could potentially be a bit usable, or just he needs to be going to an SBC that I really want to do. So if they repeated this SBC, maybe we'd stick a Drisser in there. But you guys will know a little bit more about that, or what SBCs have come out or will come out as I'm recording this a day or two before you're watching it. So 89 plus double. Let's just go for it, shall we? It is more chemistry than I needed, simply because instead of buying Onana, I bought Berkey. Other than that, I don't see the point of, like, the only thing I would check, and I don't think I can even check that, is if I had an 83 rated gold. I don't even have an 83, so I can't see if maybe I don't need one of the 84s. So we'll just go ahead and submit this. I've done it. Push the button. See you later, Nedved. You cost me an arm and leg because of how many fodder players I put in. But hopefully we get repaid. By putting an icon in, hopefully EA see that and be like, oh, we better give him a team of the year. That's what I'd love to see anyway. And if it is a team of the year, please don't be Allison. And please don't be Mane, because I've got better versions of both of them. But I don't want to start getting picky, alright? 289 plus rare gold players. This has the potential of being amazing or very upsetting. I've pushed the button. If you haven't already hit the like button, I don't know what else I can do apart from ask you. Please, smash the like. That's a regular walkout. God. How has some other people had way better packs than this? I get regular Ter Stegen. I don't know if I should really be complaining about my packs after some of them that we've had this year. But that's a travesty. I was so looking forward to this pack, because it's 289 pluses. The potential to get a team of the year was so much higher than any other normal pack. Man. And we're going to get like 89 Busquets or something in there as well, aren't we? So it's not even going to be 90-90. Oh my god. I got to take a screenshot of that so I can flex it in my Discord with my mates and show them how awful my pack has just been. That is awful. So what I think what it shows is that the last few like guaranteed type packs, whether it be a guaranteed TOTS or like a guaranteed minimum rating, we've really been shafted on them, haven't we? Like, that just is the case. I was looking forward to seeing the team of the year like lines and then the cool display as you pack them. Sadness washes over me. But hey, that's FIFA 20 for you, innit? Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Yeah. Wow. 2 regular gold cards in August. I can't believe we didn't even get TOTS. Jesus, they must be really difficult to pack. How come everyone else is getting them? Anyway, boys, that was that part of the episode. I wanted to do that. I wanted to have like a conundrum on my hands. I wanted to get a team of the year Kante or De Bruyne or a team of the season or something, so that I would have this sort of like, oh no, maybe I should have to change the team, and that would have given me the content for the rest of the episode. I don't know what we do now, but hey, we'll move it on over to non-live Lasty. Let's just go back to the green screen, see what I've got cooking up for you. Okay, so it's actually the next day as I'm filming this. Different t-shirt, you know, all of that good stuff. And we're going to start things off in the second half of the episode by completing a couple of player SBCs, which are essentially the cheapest of their kind for their rating on this game right now. So the first one here is Valverde from Real Madrid, who is by far the cheapest 93 on the game. If you were to go out and buy a 93, I think it cost you over 90,000 coins. And if you were to do this SBC, it's like 35 to 40k from scratch. So you just might as well, if you have that spare and you think you're probably going to do an SBC down the line. And then, of course, it is a live item, so depending on how Real Madrid get on in the Champions League, he could potentially go up as well and make him the cheapest 94 or cheapest 95, however it potentially works. Just so you know, I'm filming this at 11 AM on Friday, so I have no idea what Champions League games have happened or what scores have happened already. So, I mean, right now, I don't think he looks that usable, which is kind of mad to say considering he's like easily in Club 80, and that used to just be like the top of the top. But now we've got like Club 90 and all sorts, really, haven't we? So it's just one of those, quite a nice card. Whether or not I keep him up until I need to use him in an SBC, I don't know. I don't know how long I'll keep him for, whether I see if he can get an upgrade or not to maybe help me out in an SBC a little bit more. Or whether he becomes kind of usable or fun, and I've got lots of Real Madrid players that I could link him to. That's what I would ideally like to do. However, and I know that if a cool SBC comes out, I'll be the first one to just throw him in there just so that I can make it cheaper. So yeah, and then the second player SBC we're gonna do today is Michail Antonio, who has a he costs apparently about 11 to 12,000 coins. And I think I had pretty much everyone, or maybe I had to buy 1 or 2 players. And yeah, he's the cheapest 86 because 86s are around 20k. I also realized that from the experiment video the other day, man, it's so frustrating because those player prices at the time, I would have made my money back if I'd have like sold Jimenez for what he goes for now. And do you know what I mean? Like, I would have easily made my money back. But hey, that is what it is. You can never tell what SBCs are coming. The 89 plus double and the 86 plus upgrade player pick thingy, whatever that is, people are liking them, so they're costing expensive teams, and that's putting player prices up. So with this team that you have seen on screen for a few episodes now, I'm finally going to get the chance to test it out. We need to start our weekend league, and this was like, if I'm recording this video now at just gone 11 AM on Friday, that's how early I've been playing these first 5 games of the weekend league. I just got up quite early on Friday and just started playing because I want to get the weekend league over and done with as soon as possible. And you'll notice that in the way that we play these games today. So I get off to a fairly good start, run down the wing, get a nice little shot off, get a corner, and then I think from the corner he intercepts it, or I try and pass it across, but the goalie gets it, and then my opponent goes straight onto the counter and hits me on a really nice counter. I mean, what a ball that is from regular Mane, and I sort of half bring the goalkeeper out, and then he's in no man's land, and my opponent chips me with Butragueno. So I'm 1-0 down, just sort of like off a counter-attack, and I'm like, huh? How did that happen? And then it actually gets even worse than that. Havertz knocks it to Lautaro, to Havertz. Very, very fortunate bounce from my opponent. Falls to Lautaro, and he scores the goal. I'm 2-0 down all of a sudden. And after 20 minutes, I think we end up trying to go on the attack here, get intercepted by a lone Coman. Robertson knocks it out to Mane. Mane sort of cuts it back inside into Lautaro Martinez, who gets away, and I hope mine can do that this weekend. I hope my Lautaro can do lovely finesse shots like that. And yeah, I just sort of realised, actually, maybe he was a better player than me. I felt like the first couple of goals were seriously lucky, but then at 3-0 and he nearly made it 4-0, I was like, you know what? I know it's the first game of the weekend league and we're probably just rusty, but take your win. We'll move on. It doesn't matter, because it's going to be very difficult to get back from a 3-0 deficit with about just over one half of FIFA to go. So then I come up against this, and he's got lone Cruyff. I can't complain about that, because that's what I did last weekend. But what I can do is try my very best to not let him get a shot on goal, because I know how clinical that card is. But we pick the ball up with Ousmane Dembele, who's going to be my wide cam this week. Into Lautaro, into Ribery, out to Mertens, bang, roof of the net. We go 1-0 up after 17 minutes. And as you can see, I'm not skipping... I'm not cutting anything from this, because we're going to win the ball back here with Mendy and go straight on the attack to try and make it 2-0. Ousmane, again, cutting it inside, knocking it into Ribery. 1-2s it with Lautaro, or, well, sort of ends up falling back to him. I didn't actually make the pass there, did I? But we get a goal with Ribery, 2-0 up. Things are going well, and that's and then just a couple of minutes later again, we scored the first goal in the 17th minute. We're pushing forward again here at 2-0 up in the 21st minute. And I score a finesse shot with Lautaro. It was more of a case that he brought the goalkeeper out and let me have that open shot. So it made it 3-0. So the fact that we lost 3-0 in the first game, but we quit early and then got a quick 3-0 rage quit in the second one, that's still way less time than playing one whole FIFA match. Which if I'd have come away with a 3-0 victory in a FIFA match from game one and I'd have played 90 minutes, I'd have been pretty happy. So actually, we've cut the time down a little bit more, which is really good. So yeah, I completely forgot about the first loss. It didn't bother me in the slightest. I was actually kind of giggling, laughing to myself as it was happening, because I was like, how on earth is this? How am I 1-2-3-0 down? So yeah, anyway, we move on, and we are 1-1. So then we come up against this. This is a tough side to come up against. Clearly, the guy knows what he's doing. He's got a crazy squad on his hands. But we've got a crazy squad on our hands. And sometimes we kind of know what we're doing. Maybe-ish. But he runs and he gets through with this Kaká. And it's someone that I'd love to use, but his price has always just been a little bit too far away from me. He's about 1.3 million. Doesn't seem to drop much further than that. And I can only ever get up to about 900k before I spend everything. And I haven't made enough money recently to take that over a million or anything. And actually, with the players that I've got this weekend, I've seen them already come down in price. I can imagine I'm probably going to lose well over 100k just on those three tradable Serie A players. And let's face it, it's only going to be downhill from there, because player prices, I'm going to want to try different players, and then they're going to drop in price every week. So it's just going to be a case of me probably losing coins every week. But hey, at least we still have content coming out for you guys. So I'm 2-1 up in this game. Ribery gets through to make it 3. I get very lucky with the way that bounces to Martinez there. But we'll take the goal. And that is how that's all she wrote. We got, I think, a 3-1 victory in that game. It did take us all the way until the 90th minute. But look at that. Complete and utter domination. I should be doing better. I should be scoring more of those chances to earn those rage quits. And that's what's going to really cut that time down for me. So 2-1, we come up against this. That's a strong trio in midfield, you know. De Bruyne, Frankie de Jong and Pogba. Wow, I'm going to have to be careful. Two very pacey wingers and a very good striker in Butragueno. His defence wasn't half shabby as well, with Prime Blanc and then Tot Sergio Ramos, someone who I would really like to try still at some point, but his price is still very, very expensive for a centre-back on this game, when we've already got some pretty good ones in our club. So, 1-0 up at half-time. I finally got through and did a little sweat across goal, which is not my favourite type of goal to score, but it was literally what I could get, and so I took it. And then he kind of does a little bit of a similar goal, slightly better worked, actually, and a nicer finish there from KDB. But we essentially kick off goal this guy. Look how that Sergio Ramos just lets that ball slip to my Dembele. That is sus. Sus. It's a little bit suspect anyway. It felt a little bit like I was kind of gifted that one. And then we run straight through again with our super sub, Roberto Firmino. I took off Martinez for Bobby, and he comes on and scores the goal. Right towards the end of the game, he does get a second goal there with Butragueno this time, and I'm able to just hold the game out and win 3-2. So another one that's gone the full distance of 90 minutes, but that is going to be our third win. At least we come from 0-1 to 3-1, so we've gone the right way. And then we match up against Tommy. Look at that squad. It's nearly perfection, I would say. I don't know how that team gets much better, but Tommy is a viewer. I'm sure he's watching this video. Appreciate you watching me. And GG's on our game. There's not much to show, really, because we had an alright scrap for the first 15 minutes. And then he got through a couple of times and scored twice. And I was like, yeah, I realise he's a very good player. I realise his squad is nuts. I realise I'm not going to get back into this one. So I'll just quit and give him his win, and we can move on about our day. So, yeah, GG's, Tommy. He did message me on Xbox and told me that he has finished Elite 1 multiple times, even a 28-2 in there. So I'm glad I quit at 2-0, really. It just sort of lessens the pain a little bit, doesn't it, really? Because that game was only going in one direction. But GG's, bro. So that will be my first 5 games of the weekend league done. We're 3-2. I don't really care, if I'm honest. And we just need to get through it. It's one of those things. It just takes up time. Let's hope that because we've already lost a couple of games, the rest of the games go a little bit easier. I hope that's the case anyway. And I will crack on, get some more games done. Hopefully, well, you guys will know, obviously, by the time you're watching this, but hopefully the Friday night content is a little bit better than what we've had over the last week. I want to see something to really keep me wanting to play this game and keeping you guys wanting to play and keeping wanting you to watch it as well. So, yeah, let's hope that there's something there. I will do the 86 plus player pick SBC. I'll probably do that tomorrow, for you in the next episode. It's just something that I haven't got around to yet. I'm probably going to have to do a few upgrade packs to even earn the players that will help me get the squad done. But I can do that in the background, and you'll see that in tomorrow's video. That's going to wrap things up for today, though, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Sorry that my 89 plus double was god-awful. I'm still sad about that. A 90 and an 89. It's so tragic. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up button if you did enjoy. Subscribe as well to the channel if you are new around here. I thank you for that. And of course, follow me on Twitter and Instagram down below in the description. Have a lovely day, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I will catch you tomorrow for another episode. Peace.